So I'm probably going to annoy a lot of people with this video because it's a hard truth. And a lot of people in the SMA market or even the course market aren't actually recognizing this or even taking note of this. What we're going to be talking about in this video is product. And it might sound like a boring topic where if you're an entrepreneur, you don't need to focus on it, or it's just something where marketing comes first. But let me explain to you why it's unbelievably important because everybody's getting scammed with this right now as we speak. And I just want to make light of it real quick. So if you don't know me, my name is Joe. I scaled in SMA to 40 grand a month. I still work with 10 plus clients, and as well I have 5 plus clients in the SMA space that I run their businesses and help them with. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the importance of building a product and why you need to build a business that markets itself and how to. So quickly, let's talk about how big sellable businesses are built, because then we can contrast that with what gurus are doing and how they price things. The most valuable businesses are the ones that have reoccurring payments and are incentivized to have a good product. And the horrible thing that a lot of these high-ticket courses, these mentorships, and things that people run right now in my markets, they don't care about the customer experience of the product, genuinely. And they have these $9,000 or $10,000 price tags that are associated with the product. And what this means is that they have no incentive to have a good product, literally at all. And the funny thing is here that if you're trying to impress big businessmen or you're trying to have a massive exit in business, you are credited for what we call lifetime value of a customer. So how much money does a customer spend over time? So if we're looking at investors and what they want in a business, they're going to invest in the company that keeps customers for a long period of time, have amazing reputation. The most important thing here is that the business is not attached to the face of the founder. Very interestingly, because my next topic is gurus and how they position products. So you've seen hundreds of gurus on the internet that post, I'm in this mansion of a villa, I'm in Dubai, I'm in Switzerland, I'm in Europe, and I'm having the time of my life. Look at my yacht. Look at the cars I'm driving. I'm rented Lamborghini for the day. Look at my brand. And this is nearly everyone. I am guilty of this when I just went to a few trips. Like I just went to Greece, Bali, and as well Turkey in the last few months, like month to month. And I also just bought myself a Tesla. So I'm not perfect, right? That's just me. But then I realized, I learned something from doing this that was very important to me. And I realized that happiness really doesn't come from material possessions. And I've read about this in my philosophy books. The Stoics talk about this a lot. But it just doesn't. And the craziest thing is that the big businessmen know this. The people who are worth $100 million know this. But the customers don't. Who buy these products, they do not know this. Because the thing you'll find with my anecdotal experience is that it's fantastic dopamine in the moment and as well right after you get the thing. Like this villa we just moved in, it's amazing. Look at it. Tesla, amazing. I just bought it. Look at the Tesla. It's all the screen. It's all this cool stuff. But then you realize 4 days after that it really just, the dopamine's gone. And you set a new standard, right? Again, every goal, we're going to move the bar again further. So what these gurus and influencers do is that they market the material possessions in their lifestyle. And you'll see this everywhere. Posting their lifestyle all day. But coming back to the topic of the product, what we just talked about. How does posting your lifestyle in your yacht, in your villa, have anything to do with your business? Let's talk about that. One, it's fantastic for your front end marketing. Fantastic. What does it have to do with product? Ask yourself, what does it have to do with actually correlating to having a good product? The answer to that is it has nothing to do with it. It is to get traffic in the door and create authority bias. If you don't know what authority bias is, if there's someone above you in your fields or someone that you want to be like, you will naturally fall into their opinions. Like you'll listen to them and like, this guy actually did it. Let's fall into their opinions. So then you hear people like the big Ayman Gadzis. I'm not disrespecting him here. I just politely disagree with his philosophy here. That tell you this is the best way to get rich. You'll feel so happy. Look at me. You can have this. And they go, okay, here's my $5 grand course then. Buy my $5 grand course, or my $1 grand course, my $10 grand course. You can just apply this to most materialistic influencers, right? And then most people, when they buy from those materialistic influencers, realize that the product is horrible. And you can probably just brainstorm some people that come into your head right now. I'm not going to pinpoint anybody. I'm just going to actually alert you to this thing. That the people who market themselves heavily spend all day in Dubai yachts. You usually see posts being made that they're a scammer. It's just very corollary, to be honest. And I do understand the concept of leverage, where you can have a business working for you in the background. And I'm going to put a disclaimer, this is very true. But at the same time, if you're a founder, you want to always get the product better than it already is, because we know that products phase out very, very quickly. The market's always changing. There's new concepts. Some SMA methods 4 years ago are not going to be applicable today. Very, very true. So you have to stay on top of the game. You have to hire new people to build out new portions of the product, and you have to do a lot of things to retain the quality of the product. And the problem is that these influencers are going to get you on a $9,000 course that's upfront or mentorship, and they have no incentive to keep the customers for a long period of time. And this is why their reputations go down the drain, because they'll spend all day on boats, and they'll record a 5-module course that's $10,000, and they'll market it to you fantastically, and it's because they're good at marketing. Andrew Tate is a phenomenal marketer. Phenomenal marketer. Horrible product. We all know the reputation of the real world, or whatever you call that program now. Horrible reputation. Same with Ayman Ghazi, right? Horrible reputation for his product. Always. But you notice that the people that spend all day in front of cameras and recording their yachts and their boats and their villas, it's very corollary. It's like literally, you can guess it. And that's why I look at people who do this materialistic nonsense, and then I think about it, and I hear things about them, and I can like pinpoint if it's a good product or not. And you'll hear people, like I have 3 big mentors. One is Sam Ovens, one is Alex Becker, and one is Alex Hormozi. They all are minimalists. They are locked in their room in an empty apartment, in an empty house, with nothing. We all know Alex Becker just sold a software company for $100 million plus. And he has an empty apartment that he lives in. He has no cars, no material possessions. But he just sold a software company for $100 million. So the question now is, well, like if the material products are nonsense to you, like if you don't care about traveling, you don't care about any of that, where do you derive your happiness from? And then you have to have a switch in your mindset when you're hitting 40 grand months, like I've been the last few months, and thinking, what do I actually value? Like you have to ask yourself that, because then you realize the people who are posting their yachts and selling $10,000 courses, just they're kind of selfish in a way, because they're getting cash collected and then their customers getting screwed over. Then you ask yourself, how can I make information accessible to everybody and give like a shit ton of value to them and help as many people as possible? How can I help retire my family? How can I make enough money to help out as many people as I can and grow their businesses with like a lower price point that is a subscription model? So again, we're incentivized to actually deliver an amazing service, first of all. And how can I just make a compassionate impact on people? And that's transparently, I'm not putting it on for this video. That's what drives these people. That's what drives Alex Becker. Like, if you watch his videos, he has a relentless focus on the product, a relentless one. And it's like he will talk to his team all day, listening to customer feedback, what they want, what they don't like, and adjusting his product accordingly. Same with Sam Ovens at school. He just started school, I'll give him credit, but they're making developments by the day, listening to the customers. Same with all of Hormozi's companies. He's more of a marketer, but he does it well. I think it's ethical. So there's a fantastic quote to kind of recap that by Naval. And it goes, you're doing sales because you failed at marketing, and you're doing marketing because you failed at product. And the best type of business is one that we want the customers to sell for us. Right? It's a paradigm shift for you. And I want you to place product on an equal, if not, probably the same importance as marketing. And that's because you need to get your product in front of people's faces when you're starting off, and I recognize that. But at the same time, you want the people who just bought your product to tell everybody about it. Everybody. Right? If you sell someone a real estate service and then they refer 3 other people, you just spent that money, those cold callers, those ads, to acquire 1 customer, and that customer just bought you 3 more for $0. No marketing. And the best products possible are the ones that is spread by word of mouth. I'll quickly use one more example, and just to tie that and drive that home. My restaurant that I worked at as a teenager, I never realized until those last few months, they did 0 marketing. 0. And the restaurant was so good that everybody who dined there would bring in more customers for the restaurant because it was such a good experience for them. Such a good experience. And then the marketing was done. They did zero marketing. They barely had an Instagram. They had like 40 followers on Instagram just so they can have some credibility. Zero marketing. But all of their customers brought in new customers. Do you hear that being said about Ayman Ghazi's program or Andrew Tate's program? No, it's because they're marketers. They only care about marketing. They only care about the yachts. They don't care about the product. So I want you to switch your motivation currently for building your business and realize that I'm probably like going to feel the same. If I can put food on the table right now and have a house, you're probably going to feel the same as when you make some money and can live in a Greece villa. You'll probably be very similar. Because what we do with every goal is, this is some Buddhist philosophy type stuff, but it's like you shift the goalpost farther and then you'll be unhappy until you get that new goal that you just set out. And obviously, if you're an ambitious person, you're going to hit 40K a month, 50K a month like I just did and go, I want 100. And then you're going to be unhappy again. And then you're going to work harder because you want 100. So Alex Ramosi does this. Elon Musk does this. Every single person is just going to perpetually set new goals and aim for more. The best remedy for me right now is relentlessly focusing on product. Like, I traveled a lot the last few months, and then I realized the last 2 months I've been home. I haven't traveled. That's because I derive my happiness from building my product and building the business. When I'm in Greece, it's a nice few days, and I'm back here, and it's like I feel the same. Whatever. So, a few lessons from this video is I want you to watch out for materialistic entrepreneurs who have a 10 grand upfront fee or not incentivized to retain any customers with their program. Whatever, it might be a course, mentorship, etc. Just, you can probably find that out. Next, I want you to have a relentless focus on product and your service. If you're an SMA, go through as many service delivery videos as you can and see how you can optimize the customer experience for them to have an amazing experience. Like, do everything correct so that you can deliver the promises that you're actually guaranteeing, and you're confident in yourself when you're selling them on it, and then they can sell even more customers for you. And then I want you to shift your goalpost from, I want that materialistic lifestyle in Dubai, to like, I would just want to build businesses. And right now, maybe if you want to quit your 9-to-5 job and just start building businesses, you'll recognize this probably more when you get to this position I'm in. But realize that like you probably are going to feel the same from like now and then when you're in Dubai. Like it's just, this is personal, my experience, right? So some people are different, but you're probably going to feel the same. You probably might not believe me, but you probably feel the same. So you have to shift the goalposts from more materialism, more buying, more spending 10 grand a day on yachts to like, I want to satisfy as many customers as possible, put all of my effort to making my product better, and then eventually I can be selfish again and sell my business. But again, in the process, I've helped thousands and thousands of people build their businesses. And this isn't, I'm going to try to make you guys believe this. This isn't a compassion play from me, where it's like, look at me, I'm just the perfect person. I'm not. I have many problems in business, in life. I'm solving them all the time, though. It is my transparent goal to help as many people as I can grow businesses. I just love the business game because I'm a creative person. I can invest all my time in businesses. I spend 8 to 10 hours a day working and building products. Like it's my focus has been on that. I make these videos like twice a week. That takes me 20 minutes like this video is. But yeah, like I hope you apply this philosophy to your business and your life, because it's just, once you realize that product is everything and marketing is just going to actually multiply that, and then those marketing customers are actually going to bring in more customers, it's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. And once you recognize when your customers start selling for you, it's a very good feeling. It's a very, very good feeling. So I hope you found some value here. It's a bit of a controversial one. It's going to spark up a lot of stuff, but I don't really care too much. I hope you enjoyed it. There's a free group in the description where I actually help you get 5,000 plus worth of SMA resources like for free. It's a free group. Just literally get in there if you want. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you later. Goodbye.